can't really get my hair fixed today. Probably would have not made a difference to you guys, you didn't even notice, but now that I've told you, you're gonna stare at it for the whole of the video. Well, it's definitely been a while since I've uploaded a COD commentary. In fact, I am second prestige. You see the red searching, analyzing match thing? Do you guys get that as well? I've been having it for a couple of weeks, and it's red. Is that normal or is something wrong? As I just said, I am second prestige. I mean, I guess it's pretty good. Then you get those people that are master prestige the same day the game fucking comes out. Oh, it just randomly disconnected. And then you start putting 2 and 2 together and realizing that by the time you're there, the new game has probably just come out. I don't know, they must be hella good or have spent literally ages playing the game. I mean, I've spent like over 2 days and look where I am now. I've heard about people actually glitching the game, but who's done it legit must have never got out of their house. I mean, I went out of the house once, never got back in till the day after. It was just a normal summer evening after dinner, you know. I live pretty close to the beach, so me and my friends in the summer often go there to, you know, just chill out and spend some time. You probably don't know this, but in Italy at the age of 14, you can already like buy your own motorbike. It's like one of those things that starts like trending and everybody all of a sudden starts talking about it like if it's the only thing that matters, and they start using this tone of voice as if they've known that thing for like their whole entire life. But as I said, your boy Matt here just saw it as a waste of money, really. Like, I wouldn't even get into the details. I'd rather spend my money, like, for example, my YouTube equipment or something like that. I mean, I just hate when people are the same and do what everybody else is doing just cause. Anyway, getting back onto topic. That evening was different because bizarrely, most of my friends came with their bike, which is what I mostly use to go around. So we're about to get to the beach and some of my friends stopped by to get some stuff to drink. And when I say stuff to drink, you know what I mean. So we eventually get to this bloody beach. It's probably, I don't know, something like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock p.m. And one of my friends, for no reason, decides it's like a good idea to get drunk. You're probably wondering how has this got to do with anything? Now I'll explain to you guys. This guy, he's a good friend of mine. He went bloody nuts. At one point, let's call him Charlie. We told Charlie to go and run into the sea, and he does it. You know, we were having all sorts of fun, trying to be careful as well, obviously. So we decided it's time to go home at one point. It's probably midnight by now. So you can imagine at this point we're just there and we're like, guys, someone needs to help him get back home, like he's not gonna manage it on his own. So we figured out the best idea was probably send the guy who lives closer to him. We look at each other in the eyes and it was me. So we start this trip home. I don't know if you guys have ever been in an experience like this. I hope not, and I hope you don't have to go through it, because there was me and this friend of mine, which was drunk, on bicycles. To get from our home to the beach took us like 5 minutes. On the way back, it took us like 10 times that. I started to get really angry because you're dealing with this guy who basically looks like he's mugging you off and taking the piss. So eventually we do get home. I leave him off at his home. I get back to mine, and this is where shit starts to get real. I'm all exhausted and everything, thinking I'm glad that's over. But no, it still had to start. Oh boy, if I was wrong. I get to the gate and realize I hadn't brought my keys with me. I managed to climb over the fence, and then I managed to climb over the gate. I go all the way back of my house and get in from the garage. From this point, I managed to take the stairs and reach the door of my house, literally. I get there and start ringing the bell. I'm not kidding you. I probably stayed there like 10 to 15 minutes just waiting for someone to open. But no, that didn't happen. Like, literally everybody in my family was asleep and they would not wake up. I mean, on one side, it's not too bad. I mean, my dad would have been pretty pissed if I'd woke him up at that time in the night. Yeah, so I was not successful and I had to find another place to sleep, basically. So I go back into the garage, or garage. How does that kill me? I'm inside. For my luck, I found an old mattress in my garage. It wasn't too dirty or anything, so I thought, you know, that was my best shot. My dad also owns a big truck, so I decided I would place the mattress on the back of the truck, so that's where I would stay. If you never had to do it before, a mattress, I swear it's so heavy. And this was a big mattress, you know, for couples and stuff. It wasn't like a one single bed mattress. I was all on my own. All I had was my phone, a bit of money left over, and that's all. all. Bear in mind, in Italy during the summer it's pretty warm, so the night wasn't too cold, but I managed to get this little cover I found and put it on me, so that's all I slept with. And you see, nothing of this would have probably happened if I didn't have to help my friend get home. Other than that, yeah, that's the story of how I slept on the back of a truck. Pretty random. I would never thought that could ever happen, really. I remember taking a photo with this truck and the mattress on it with my phone, so I'll show it to you if I can go and find it after this. The next morning I woke up, and I'm not a guy who needs a lot of rest, so besides getting home really late, I woke up earlier than everybody else in my family, so I still couldn't get in. With the couple of euros I had left with me from the evening before, I had a little walk and went to buy a little breakfast. It was pretty funny explaining everything to everybody the day after. But yeah, that's basically my story of sleeping in a truck. It was a cool experience, but I don't advise anyone to try it out. I hope maybe you've learned something from this video as well. Anyways, other than that, I hope you enjoyed. It's been your boy Matt11 Gaming. Please smash a like if you have, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time. I'm out. Bye!
Stop.